Why the island? Why is it always the? Why is it always the? I don't know. Just intuition. Welcome, guys, to a little challenge on course that we wanted to do for a while. We've got obviously Tommy on camera. Wave. Tommy is a cameraman. Hi, Tommy. Tommy is also a non-golfer. Tommy today is my caddy. Guys, this is officially, if this goes wrong, this is Tommy's fault. We're in trouble. So we played one hole. We're just going to do a couple of holes to see how we get on. If you like this, guys, let us know. We'll do a 9 because I think it could be quite interesting. But I'm going with everything that Tommy says. If I think it's not right, it doesn't matter. I am not the boss of my golf game today. But we've got 2 things that could fail. Your information, less likely. My golf game, more likely. You could give me the best things in the world, but the player's still going to play the shot. So we played one hole. This is how it went down. I'm actually excited to play golf today. Guess what, Tommy? Not warmed up. Yeah? That was a very stiff swing. It's uphill, but the pin's at the front. 52? I've drawn that.
Yeah, the one right.
Okay, wait, yeah. Great read. Did you bring slacks? Because you meant to be caddy. Slacks! If you're going to read this in caddy's terms, it'd be like left edge, inside left.
1 ball left.
10%, Tommy. You get 10% of all. I've not made it very easy for Tommy, to be quite honest. My bag is an eclectic of shit. Really. We've got 2 sets of irons in there, 3 drivers, and a partridge in a... We have a fairway run.
I don't remember last time you hit it.
So we hit it? You want to hit it?
Yeah.
What shot do you want?
Lowish, under the tree.
Under the tree?
Well, under tree height.
Under tree height? So under this tree height?
Yeah.
I'm destined. So let's look at this in 2 different pieces, okay? Exhibit A, oh frickin' dear. Exhibit B, oh frickin' dear. So Tommy, all we're going to play here is a punched, hooked, flopped, spinny, wedged 4-iron. What do you want me to play?
You know what I'm going to suggest, which we first for the channel. Play a safety to the fairway.
Really?
Yeah. I trust that you can put it close on your next.
Oh, trust. Okay, what? Just like just knob it out.
Yeah.
I've got a tree right on my bum cheek right now. Just FYI. That was very uncomfortable. Didn't know that tree well enough for it to be in those places. Now, so this is a point now where you've got to take every hole, like different, based on your situation. So right now, we're now in defensive mode. We went quite aggressive with the 3-wood. It didn't pan out. Now it's, oh dear. 80 or 90 yards.
The pin's close in it.
Correct.
So maybe fly it.
It's zippage.
And with a bit of zippage. Bit left as well.
Because of what? Why?
Because of the, I think it's slope.
Correct. So, exact line.
I'd say the big tree on the hill. out of 10.
No, 10 out of 10, you like that? I was a bit worried, I'll be honest, because with us being defensive, if I'd have pulled my wedge or chunked it, it'd have gone in the bunker. The problem with this lie, it's fluffy, so I'm not necessarily going to get loads of spin out of it. But it did. The pin's on further. Do you think? The pin's actually almost centre. No, but if you were carrying me properly, we would have. You'd have walked out in the morning and got all the pin locations on a little pad. Come on, Tommy, mate. You should have been here at 4 AM. Well.
I feel like that it starts left to right.
Yeah.
And then goes right to left, just towards the pin.
So do you want to treat this as a straight putt? Because they counter each other.
3 balls left.
3 balls left. So I reckon, I think it was pretty straight. The thing that confused me at the end is like, you look at the hole and what you see here, 2 different things. So this is like left to right, and the hole was like, nah mate. So I reckon it could have played a little bit straighter, but it's uphill.
Is it uphill?
Yeah.
1 ball right.
1 ball right.
Maybe half a ball right.
Half a ball right. It was the left and right, but I mean, the thing is, with a caddy, I think a player would override, but we're not doing that today.
Yeah.
We're not doing it. That was a double, Tommy. Got some making up to do, haven't we? Where are the snacks?
I brought you a bottle of water.
Great. I can't eat that. Look at me. It's not like on the scorecard. Very, very, very simple. Uphill, and it can be played very simply, but you're almost taken out of the equation with all the mounds and the banks, and it's just, oh. Anyway, what do you want from me? The left bunker is, to the front of it, is 230. That's 4 iron territory. Yeah, what, get and go for it? I think it's a good line in. Score? Thanks, mate. What? So centres 150. Pins at the back.
Yeah.
Mm.
How far do you know again? You say?
155.
I think 8 actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think that's a great call. I do. Sir?
The gap between the house, the 2 houses.
Yellow and the white.
Yeah.
Got you. I've drawn that again. Every time we've got a line, oh dear. This is not nice here. Whatever we've got is, we're in trouble. No nearer? Ugh. Right, what are we doing? Yeah. What kind of shot do you want? Do you want a more of a runner, or do you want to flop and stop?
I think a flop and stop.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon just in this circle here, with a little layer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a line there. Don't think that's enough. Oh, it is. 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 It's a great line, tell me that. Perfect.
Inside right, slightly.
Inside right. Tell you what, you're a lucky boy. You're a lucky boy.
I had a thought when I just came back.
I think my tone as well makes you rethink probably, but yeah, I was going to dive off the right, but it held it long enough. You're just going to think, it's sloped that way, this whole way down, the chances are it's going to be left to right. Guys, I've got a new one to add to the Alpedex. That's terrible, isn't it? I would love a lizard, but don't they stink? I'm sure like all reptiles hum. You get really close, go on Tommy, get in there, closer. It's only extremely venomous, you're alright. You won't touch it, would you? Yeah, just in case. Story time. So if you follow me on Twitch, you would already know this story, but a little caddy issue we had when I played a scratch event at Hollingwell Notts Golf Club actually, and it was on the third hole, and the guy on my bag was like Tommy said on the hole previously, just chip it out, and I was like, no, I've got a shot. We were in the trees, there's a little gap, punch your 4-iron back into play because I blocked my tee shot, and I can get pretty close and just chip and putt and make par, because this guy was ripping it up. So I hit my shot, and all I remember is waking up on the ground with a very sore head, and my playing partner gone, is not waking up. Now this is legitimate, there's a photo somewhere again of evidence of my eye hanging out, but probably explains a lot, but I hit myself in the head. The ball ricocheted and I hit myself in the head. So I was leading the match. I think we ended up losing, but I sat at the dinner table as you do in junior in scratch matches in my suit and tie with my eyelid hanging off. The end. 185 pin, then you've got wind that's probably into off the left.
Yeah.
And it's probably downhill 10 yards.
Yeah. I think 1 at a time then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've hit that heavy. Such a good line as well. Come on! Oh, nearly. Maybe that was too much. The fact that I wasn't like ridiculously heavy, but it's pin high. So that mark there. That is a shocking putt. Oh, Tommy, that's my fault. I think the line was good. I'm not influencing you, but I've already got this out. What would you like me to do?
It's got to be dry. It's always dry on this. Isn't it?
Just okay. Just don't want to be an influence. Last hole.
Yeah.
Right, Tommy, talk to me. I hit this driver with a bit more spin and it's into. So you can kind of do both and bail out just in case.
Yeah.
Or we just go for it, risk it, in worst case scenario, I hit my second shot at the bunker, which I don't mind doing.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
See that tree that pops out slightly?
Yeah. That line?
Yeah.
Love that line. I think the line was spot on. Absolutely on the money. Because the best part about it is, if worst case I hit a terrible shot and I just overdraw it, yes, we're in the bunker. Problem is, if you go over the bunker line and you draw it, you are dead.
Yeah.
Oh baby, this is a great line in. Right, this is your call. And I won't be that offended if you say lay up. Or this sort of stuff is like weighing up pros and cons.
Yeah.
So being aggressive, I'm going to have to hit a long iron in. If it goes wrong, it's probably going to go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
If it goes left. But again, if you hit it short with a wedge, you've still got a horrible wedge shot. You're still uphill. So.
I mean, I think go for it.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of
distance.
The flag's on the rightish. You've got a lot of green to work with, on the left.
Do you know what sounds really weird?
Yeah.
There's no other shot I'd want right now. This is really where my golf game's really weird. I love long irons, hard shots. I just feel so confident with it.
Yeah.
But if you put me in a 56 degree, it's a different story. Like this for me is just like a dream.
So, what was your 200 again? What line was that?
So, still 207 I could get there.
So 5 draw into the wind.
Yeah. That's pretty spot on. I definitely think that's like a 2 club wind because we've got launch angles now like a 7 iron, even if you don't want it to be, maybe even an 8 iron. So we need the loft to counteract that, and we're hitting into the teeth. So I think 5 iron. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, you just look at the number, don't you? And you think, oh, 200 yards, get me a 7 iron out. All depends on that bounce. That was... Oh, Tommy! Look! I love these things. I used to have a mate one. I put the photo up. I had one that I tried to keep alive.
What do you think about going long on that bank?
I love that. I love that. Yeah. I think.
Spin as you can.
Yeah. So I know I've got to be aggressive. I don't want to be fancy because it's a little slopey. But the thing is, the only thing that concerns me here is it's quite deep. This sand, you can see. And we're into again. So I can get this up in the air. I think I can get this up in the air and the spin and everything else is going to, as long as I get it past the pin on that left hand side. Oh mate. Spin. Oh, it's too far. Yeah, mark there. If it had been here, it'd have been hole territory. You see this? This is the alternative hole. This would have gone in if it had been the other pin. Look, we're on the hole.
Oh yeah. It's gonna like over here.
All right, let's do that. Well done, Tommy. That was a great read. That was great. I wasn't sure whether it was going to be that much right, and then just trusted it with pace, and it was just, here you go. Great job. Non-golfer caddy. Works very well. Guys, if you like that, please comment down below. We'll do a 9-holer for sure. Maybe somewhere else. Maybe somewhere that we haven't played and we haven't got any course knowledge. That'd be quite cool. Get a yardage book out and do the whole thing. Thanks as always for watching, guys. If you're not part of Team Al, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, live streaming on Twitch, and when we hit 100,000 subscribers, you'll never hear that ever again. Maybe, maybe not.